OMG, y'all. I've got to tell you the most embarrassing story. So, is that recording? It made a weird noise. So, the other day, I went in, or I didn't go in, good Lord. I guess I went to town, whatever. I was riding the motorcycle, right? And I'm like, oh, it's a good day. It ain't raining, because it's been raining here for a few days. I'm going to go hang out, ride the motorbike. I love it. I enjoy it. So I was on a back road. This is a park, but it was like a back country road, right? And I had on my a tank top, and then I had on like a, I don't know what exactly you call it. It's like a mesh thing that's long sleeve, but it's like a summer thing. And I'm driving along, and all of a sudden, you see that bird there? You got him a bug. And all of a sudden, I feel this piercing pain in my back, like a dang hot poker had done poked me. So, I flipped my hand back there because I didn't know what it was, right? And then, when I touched whatever it was back there, I had another piercing hot poker pain. So at this point, I realized something is back there, and I just touched it. I pissed it off, so it freaking stung me again. Let's see. So anyway, like I said, I'm on the road, right? Now, it's not a busy road, but there are cars going down it. Hunters must display valid Stephen A. Forbes windshield permit before hunting on site property. Okay, whatever. So anyway, I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? So I'm trying to fluff pull up at the back of my shirt to get it out of there. Well, I have no clue, but I'm guessing this ain't going to work. So, there's a driveway. I didn't want to stop in the road because my luck, somebody'd come around drinking and driving and speeding or gawking at their phone and they'd hit me, right? So, okay, I pull over on the side of the road, start ripping my shirt off. At about that time, a vehicle comes up and meets me on the road as I am ripping my clothes off. Now, I had on my tank top shirt when he went by, but the outside shirt, it was off and being flung around. He probably thought I was the drunken idiot who don't know how to drive. I tell you, it was a mess. And he didn't stop to see if everything was okay or not. He probably, like I said, thought that I was, hallucinating or having a fit of some sort. So he just left me alone. Now, after he got by, I fanned my shirt around my tank top around a little bit, and it was okay, whatever it was, it got out of there. But I tell you what, that could have been worse embarrassing. Because if that thing had went down my tank top, it would have been being peeled off too. Because that hot poker feeling was not a good feeling. Y'all ever have a hot poker feeling? It's no fun. I'm going to stand this side because it's on the shade. So y'all ever have some random bugs? I've had them get in like my visor before and fly around and irritate me, but I never had one sting me like that and then sting me again when I tried to get it out. I think it got me like 3 times. Once I got it out, it didn't really hurt though, so I don't know what kind of it was for sure, but that's the wild animals got me story. Now, actually, his is better. He had a rattlesnake bite his tire. Authorized vehicles only. Well, I guess this is where I turn around then. Lost Pond. Why does it say authorized vehicles only? Lost Pond to the left. Where the hell do you go to the left? Reindeer Pond, half a mile. I guess you walk, maybe? I don't see a walking trail. I ain't walking. I'm old and fat. Okay, guys. We're heading back. Let's see what trouble we can get into out here. Oh, don't pull your throttle hand when you're trying to wave. You'll take off and then you'll try and fall off the bike. Whew! Hello, friends. We're in the beautiful outdoors again today. Oh, look at that milkweed. Monarch butterfly. That purple flower there is milkweed. Monarch butterflies. Love it. So if you have milkweed at your house, don't mow it over. Monarch butterflies need it for their habitat, and that's where they're, isn't that what their babies eat or whatever, where they make their pupas, or they don't make pupas, caterpillars, or I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I am completely off topic now. Monarch butterflies. Today, look at that pretty cardinal. Today, as I'm admiring all the beautiful stuff around, hummingbird vines, and I'm sure I'm going to get distracted 17 times, and my nose itches, I'm going to talk to you about how has your writing adventures been since COVID. I was sick, so I couldn't write when I was sick, but that was back in March. So since I live in Southern Illinois, that wasn't a big deal because it's not like March is exactly riding weather in Southern Illinois. March is more like, oh, there might be a tornado or there might be a blizzard. It just depends on how Mother Nature's sense of humor is going for the day. But I wondered, like, some areas, like y'all know I go to Seattle pretty regular. When I was up there, I wasn't riding because, for one, it was a major COVID outbreak place. But all the dang restaurants and everything was closed. So it was like, okay, if I go riding, it's not like I want to pack a lunch with me. We normally ride for a couple hours and we'll stop and get a snack or whatever at a restaurant, sit down, rest for a little bit, and then ride for a couple more hours or whatever. So I wasn't riding up there. Now here, that's pretty. This is Southern Illinois. Now that I tried to stop at the little restaurant inside the park just to get a drink because I need to stay hydrated because I have a bad habit of not drinking enough when I'm riding, because if it's not 100 degrees out, I'm not actually sweating, but I still need to hydrate. Anyway, that restaurant was closed. There's one down the road that's open though, and the gas stations are open. So how have you guys been doing? And I mean, I would think with COVID, like, oh, you might not want to get out, and I know some of the parks were closed, but this is, what is this? This is almost July. Oh my goodness, this is almost July, and a lot of the parks are opening back up, even if it's limited. And some people are off work and getting unemployment and getting an extra $600 from the federal government unemployment thing, whatever that is. You know what I'm talking about. I don't even know what it's called. I don't keep up with all that stuff. But some people are actually making more money unemployed than they were working. And ooh, it's nice and cool and pretty here. And what are you doing with all your time off? I mean, actually, this time, oh, a freaking gnat just got me. Actually, with this time off, it would be like the perfect time to ride. And ironic, y'all know I'm in Southern Illinois and the Midwest. Ask, oh my goodness, I can't think of his name. Cycle Cruiser. Cycle Cruiser will tell you the Midwest is full of Harley snobs, right? And he's right. But you know what I have actually seen today? I have seen more bikes that are dirt bikes. Well, I guess they would not be technically dirt bikes if they were on the road, but like dual sports and off-road bikes type thing, off-road tires, and people on motorcycles that are not Harleys loaded up with camping gear running around. So I'm wondering, like, this is, oh, I wonder if it's July 4th too though, because this is the week before July 4th. What is today? Tuesday. This is Tuesday. So it might be that, but I know, like, for Illinois, they still have y'all, we won't even get into politics, but I swear the governor of Illinois is trying to kill us with a 17-phase opening, and everything ain't going to be open until they come out with a vaccine, which will probably be never, and even if they do, I'm not going to get it, so I don't know. So, but anyway, the point of that being is in Illinois, a lot of stuff is still going to be staying closed for at least another month or two. So my riding has been affected by COVID because, well, I had to self-quarantine for 10 days because they tested me for the COVID, and it was supposed to be a 3-day federal test, and it came back in like 7. But I still couldn't get out afterwards because I was freaking sick. But other than that, I mean, for me, Seattle, I didn't ride. But other than that, it ain't affected it that much. But I can see people with regular 9-to-5s that you might actually be able to ride more if, you know, you're off work What are you going to do? As long as there's restaurants and gas stations and stuff are open where you're at. Or camping. I used to go camping when I was little, and it was okay, but I did, like, you know, sleeping on the ground. I'm thinking I'm old and whatever, and my mom didn't take air mattresses or whatever. We just slept on the ground in a sleeping bag, and you always woke up with a stick in your eye and a stick in your butt. That sounded kind of bad. Y'all know what I'm saying. Anyway, but I could see if you take sleeping pads or an air mattress or whatever so you don't get so cold. My poor broken mirror. So you don't get so cold, and take your stuff. I mean, on the bike it would have to be limited, but I could really see the pleasure in just driving out here, and whenever you find the spot that your heart beckons to, just stopping and pitching a tent for the night. And some places you can make fire, some places you can't. I have to learn how to use that BLM website. BLM is Bureau of Land Management, because you can generally go there for and it shows you like where you can go and where you can like camp, and it's not campsites. What the heck do they call that? Y'all, I am so forgetful these days. I don't remember what. Dispersed camping, isn't that it? Dispersed camping, where you can like disperse camp, and it tells you if you can make a fire and all that stuff, and where there's motorcycle paths and whatever. I have to figure out how to use that website. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this ride, guys. They need to come in here and clean some of these trees up. Did they thin them all out? You see all these trees down? Yep, they cut some of them. Huh. They need to have somebody come in here and drag them out for firewood, or cut them up or something. That looks awful. What if that used to be a road? It looks like it. Okay, guys, anyway, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my ride. I'm probably going to babble at myself, because that's what I do. I babble at you too, but you know, I babble at myself because that's the way my scatterbrain self works. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Oh, let me